Hey man, you worried about that virus?
Fuck that virus. And fuck you too, honky.
He's been compared to Elvis Costello, but I think Huey has a far more bitter, cynical sense of humor.
Hey, Albert.
Yes, Alan?
You have a dog? A little...
No, Alan.
Is that a raincoat?
Yes, it is. Song's so catchy, most people probably don't listen to the lyrics. But they should, because it's not just about the pleasures of conformity and the importance of trends. It's also a personal statement about the band itself. Hey, Paul! Ah!
Part of the reason that she's the way she is, she's got PTSD or whatever, post-traumatic Down syndrome.
I'm calling the police on you.
I ain't scared no popo. Call the popo, ho. Call the popo, ho.
Where does sudden fear of germs come from in this country? Have you noticed this? The media constantly running stories about all the latest infections, salmonella, E. coli, hantavirus, bird flu, and Americans they panic easily, so now everybody's running around scrubbing this and spraying that and overcooking their food and repeatedly washing their hands, trying to avoid all contact with germs. It's ridiculous, and it goes to ridiculous lengths. In prisons, before they give you a lethal injection, they swab your arm with alcohol.
This is my strip club, and I'm fucking pissed because Charlie Baker is still making it so the strip clubs aren't open. PSA, everybody, Massachusetts is the only fucking state that doesn't have their fucking strip clubs open!
Hello, folks. Good afternoon. Thanks for your patience. We, in fact, our team, this transition team, our team, the senator and I, what we need to do now is how we need to do it. Let me choose my words. Here. The federal government has to deliver this vaccine. We have to actually get vaccinations into the arms of 330 million Americans. Governors need to be able to get funding when they need to bring their National Guard into play. And I think it is well.
How the fuck do we get here?
Bitch sit on my face, I attack that. Choose up, Lil John, I'm finna pack him. When it comes to my bitch, I'm straight active. Dirt ball in the coupe, smoking cat piss. Lil bitch, shut the fuck up. Tell your best friend, shut the fuck up. Ayy, lil bitch, shut the fuck up. Tell your best friend, shut the fuck up. Ayy, you know I love it when you talk dirty. Messy, you my orange soda shorty. You act like a lil me, I wanna fuck you.
Welcome back to a brand new episode of DarthNews. Special edition, everybody hates lockdowns. Unless you're a heartless cunt. Special edition, I'm gonna trigger a lot of people because I'm talking about. Let's try to have an honest conversation about these lockdowns. Okay? Because these lockdowns are destroying America. I don't know if it's destroying the rest of the world. It probably is. I hear France and the UK, and I hear it's bad. But I can speak for what I'm living through. These draconian, Orwellian, totalitarian, fascistic lockdowns. These reminds me a lot of Hitler, actually. The lockdowns that are happening in cities across this country because apparently 99.9% of people survive COVID. Under the age of 70. Yeah, 99.8, 99.9. It's up there. It's damn near 100% of people survive this terrible, terrible flu. Now, I'm not mocking the dead, and I'm not making light of the situation. I'm just, pointing out the facts, because 0.001% of people die, we have to lock down the entire country and literally eviscerate the economy and destroy families and businesses. And speaking of businesses, today's video I'd like to focus on one specific business and business owner, and the hypocrisy that is coming from these elites, the people in power, who are telling you that you have to stay home, that you can't have a business, that you can't earn money, that you can't earn a living to put food on the table for your children. The same people in power who are telling millions of families across this country, sorry, you have to shut down your business. Oh, what's that? The bank is going to foreclose on your home? Oh, too bad. The same crony establishment elites who are telling you can't leave your home and you have to shut down your business, those same assholes are not even remotely practicing what they preach. And all these motherfuckers are out there whining and dining and getting their hair did and doing things that normal people should have the right to do because this is fucking America. But they're elitists. They are privileged. They are essential. Yeah, that's right. You're not essential, but they are. They're essential. They tell you they're going to destroy your business and your livelihood with a smile on their face because they're protecting you. They're protecting you from the coof. The hypocrisy truly is, as I always say, intoxicating. Now let's get back to the main focus of today's story. A restaurant in Sherman Oaks, Los Angeles was shut down, as were all the other restaurants in the area. The restaurant we're talking about today had outdoor seating, and they were 7 feet apart. Not 6 feet, she went a whole extra foot and made it 7 feet apart. The restaurant owner followed every single social distancing rule and law that has been put forth. And they still shut her ass down. Oh, but wait, it gets better. Gavin fucking Newsom. Yeah, that douchebag. Gavin Newsom decided it would be a good idea to shut everything down for 3 weeks, a hard lockdown. You can't leave your home unless it's essential. And apparently jogging and walking your dog is not essential. But this genius named Gavin Newsom thought it would be a great idea to shut down the whole goddamn state. But let's make Hollywood exempt, because Hollywood and movies are essential. So you know what happened? This woman whose business was on the line, her livelihood is on the line, the shit pisses me off. Her entire life is just being destroyed right in front of her eyes because Garcetti and Newsom are enforcing these unconstitutional lockdowns. And while they're enforcing these lockdowns and while they're whining and dining out at fancy-ass French restaurants with no masks and no social distancing, while they're doing all that, they're also allowing a Hollywood production company to set up tents 50 feet away. Like outdoor tents with benches 50 feet away from this woman's restaurant that was shut down. The city shut down her business and literally 50 feet away, it's not even 50 feet away, there is a Hollywood production company setting up all of their benches and tents for food for all of the cast and crew. 50 feet away. This is the kind of shit that digs at my soul. It gets under my skin. It makes me mad and it makes me sad. It makes me mad at the government and it makes me sad to see these business owners going under. So let's watch this video and try to hear the desperation in this woman's voice. And tell me you don't sympathize with her. Applejack, hit it.
So this is my place, the Pineapple Hill Grill and Saloon. If you go to my page, you can see all the work I did for outdoor dining, for tables being 7 feet apart. And I come in today because I'm organizing a protest and I came in to get stuff for that. And I walk into my parking lot and obviously Mayor Garcetti has approved this. Has approved this being set up for a movie company. I'm losing everything. Everything I own is being taken away from me. And they set up a movie company right next to my outdoor patio, which is right over here. And people wonder why I'm protesting and why I have had enough. They have not given us money and they have shut us down. We cannot survive. My staff cannot survive. Look at this. Tell me that this is dangerous, but right next to me is a slap in my face. That's safe. This is safe. 50 feet away. This is dangerous. Mayor Garcetti and Gavin Newsom is responsible for every single person that doesn't have unemployment, that does not have a job, and all the businesses that are going under. And we need your help. We need somebody to do something about this.
I mean, it's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing that she couldn't stay open, even with 7-foot distancing, yet these motherfuckers can have picnic tables and kumbaya sessions. You know, I'm really starting to think that this isn't just about COVID. Because if it was just about COVID, then there would be no fucking reason why people can't just sit outside following the social distancing orders. You know, it shouldn't be a problem, right? If it was just about COVID, everyone's following the rules. But no. But no, it's not about that. It's not, obviously it's not, because these Hollywood fucking elites get to run around and sit next to each other and ha, and social media and selfie and all this shit. They get to sit side by side having a grand old time, literally less than 50 feet away from a shut down business. Explain this to me. Explain this to me. In the comments, let me know. Let me know in the comments. I would love to know how the fuck this makes any sense. I'm sorry, you're telling me movies are essential? No, they're fucking not. Movies are not essential. I love movies. I'm a movie buff. I fucking love movies. But they're not essential. Restaurants and small businesses are essential. All the lives who are dependent on these businesses running that you shut down are essential. But you're telling me now that strip clubs and weed dispensaries and liquor stores are open and essential, while you shut down churches, schools, and people who are just trying to provide for their family and put food on the table? These people's lives are essential. The little man, the little guy. You don't give a fuck about the little guy. I like boobies, I smoke weed, and I drink, but none of that is important. Okay, well maybe boobies are a little bit important. What Gavin Newsom and Hollywood and the city is doing to this poor woman and to all the other businesses around the area that are being shut down, but specifically this story, and the most sinister thing is that this isn't just a slap in her face. This isn't just Gavin Newsom or Hollywood slapping her in the face. No, I think she said this is a slap in the face. It's not. This is the political elites walking her to the execution stand, to the chopping block, and cutting her fucking head off in public in the town square. They live by one motto: the rich get richer and the poor get... Do I even need to finish that sentence? Poorer. I did. OCD. I had to. Poorer. The rich get richer, the poor get poorer. Unless you have Patreon. No, yeah, I have Patreon. That does. No, I'm not plug. No, that's not a plug. That's not a plug. That's not a plug. Go to my Patreon. I'm not plugging my Patreon. Do it. This woman is crying out for help. She's crying out for help, asking Garcetti or Newsom to do something about it. But you've got to be ignorant or really stupid or just an idiot to think that the people who are destroying your business on purpose are going to give you money. The rich get richer, the poor get, you know. And as Rick Santelli said, you can't tell me that shutting down and eviscerating the economy and the livelihoods of millions of Americans, which is the easiest answer, is not the only answer. I mean, for Christ's sake, you got Gretchen Whitmer, Nancy Pelosi, Gavin Newsom, and Lori Lightfoot all breaking their own laws. I mean, it's crazy, right? Like, this disease, right? This COVID, this coof is so dangerous that we have to get tested just to make sure we even have it. And now we have 700 radicals who call themselves epidemiologists who think that we should keep wearing masks, like forever. We should keep social distancing and wearing masks even after the vaccine comes out. And by the way, I'm not getting vaccinated. I'm not an anti-vaxxer, but I'm not getting a COVID vaccine because fuck you. No, not you, the viewer, but the government and Bill Gates and... Bill Gates. I mean, you got 700 motherfuckers who are apparently doctors saying that we should continue wearing masks forever, and it should become the new norm. I'm sorry, but there's nothing normal about walking around the rest of your life 6 feet apart from people. There's nothing normal about wearing a mask for the rest of your life. Huh, yeah. I'm a bad example, but you know what I mean. Whatever. Newsflash, if you're sick, feel free to wear a muzzle. Go ahead. If you're sick, put the muzzle on. But if you're not sick, there's this crazy thing that people like to call healthy. All of you soy-drinking, bottom-feeding basement dwellers who are pushing for these lockdowns, who are like, yay, lockdowns, yay, yay, more lockdowns, yay. All of you are fine with it because you don't have jobs in the first place. You certainly don't create jobs, and you've never signed a fucking check, and you've never been responsible for anybody but yourselves. You've never created a business, you don't know what it's like to run a business, you don't know what it's like to be a fucking employee because you don't fucking work. You don't know what it's like to be reliable. You don't know what it means to be dependable or a dependable part of society. I mean, hell, not even dependable, at least a productive part of society. But you fucking idiots don't know what it means to be dependable because everything to you is expendable. You're the same motherfuckers that build up all this debt, that accumulate so much debt and then expect the government to pay it off for you because socialism, because I didn't know what I was doing, because I'm an irresponsible adult. I'm a man-child, and I don't know what it means to pay back debts, so I need the government to pay it off for me. And currently, the same fucking idiot, the same kitty diddler, the same fucking leg hair toucher, kitty sniffer, the guy who said the N-word perfectly clear for many years, when he was still with it, when he was functioning, so he knew what he was saying. The same guy who's trying to steal our fucking election right now is the same guy who says that 20 to 24-year-olds aren't responsible for their student loans or their debts because they don't understand the ramifications of, having to, sign away $80,000 or whatever. Fully grown adults, ages 20 to 24, don't understand what it means to pay back such a large sum of money. They just don't get it. Well, that same kitty sniffer who says 20 to 24-year-olds are too young to understand what they're doing, at the same time says 8-year-olds should have the choice to cut off their fucking dick. Look it up. I find it so ironic that so many leftists say that they're for the little guy. The government is for the little guy. They're not for the little guy. They don't give a fuck about the little guy. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What's happening right now, right before our eyes, is the largest transfer of wealth in our country's history, from the working class to the billionaires and the fucking all the elites running the world's largest corporations. Leftist politicians don't give a fuck about the little guy. Are you kidding me? They are backed by Wall Street, Fortune 500 companies, and big tech. They don't give a fuck about you. Anyways, that's really all I have to say for the video. There's a lot more I want to say, but I'm going to stop right around here so I don't drag it on. But I just wanted to point out how crazy things are getting and how dangerous things are getting. Not to mention the owner in New York, who owned his restaurant or his bar, or I think it was a bar. I don't know. He refused to listen to these unconstitutional laws that were put in place, and he kept his restaurant or his bar open. And they arrested him inside his own place of business. They walked in and arrested him like Nazi Germany. So, this kind of shit is happening all over the place, and it's dangerous. And, this is the kind of shit that will pop off a second civil war. I'm not saying that facetiously. I'm not saying that facetiously. I'm saying that honestly, this is the kind of shit that's going to start a civil war. Now, I personally, I don't know if I want to pick up my gun and go start shooting, that's really not my style. But people will definitely do that. I'm not going to do that. Maybe if they come to my front door, yeah, I'm going to blow their head off. But I'm not going to go out and start, a war. But you push people to the breaking point, they're going to snap. they're going to snap. And people are going to start snapping all over this country. It's going to be like, snap, snap, snap. Anyways, I guess until next time, don't forget to pull out. That is POOL. And as always, if you enjoyed my content, even a little tiny Asian, please consider like, sharing, and or subscribing, or don't. You could, go out and arrest somebody who's just trying to lawfully run their business and provide for their family, and shut down their business and destroy their lives. You could do that. You could be one of those assholes. You could be one of those cops who are breaking the law, the constitutional law. The same assholes who took an oath to uphold the Constitution. Well, yeah, they're breaking the Constitution. They're ripping it up right in front of your fucking faces, and they're arresting you in your place of business in these unconstitutional lockdowns. So I just want to bring that to light. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I already said that. Suck my dick. No, don't, because it depends on how many of you want to. No, don't. No, don't. Send me some photos. We'll talk. Okay, God, was that misogynistic? Did I lose a subscriber? I was really hoping the new pink tie-dye with the rose would get me a subscriber. Fuck it. Better off without you. I'm not talking to, you. I'm talking to you. You know who you are. Be gone! Are we good? One more take? Should I say bitch? Like, bitch, be gone! Yeah, right? Yeah. Bitch, be gone! Ah, one more time. So if you don't want to be here, then like if you don't want to watch my content and see me get all weird and shit and talk about stuff, then bitch, be gone!
I'll do what he's unable to do. I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure, isolate, and punish China. Folks.
First of all, that vote is fake as fuck. That's not a real vote. That's not a real vote. They give it to who they want to give it to. They give it to their darlings, the fucking, this guy.
I don't doubt that President Trump has a high IQ, that he's bright, that he's well educated.
Following the election?
Very closely.
Do you think there was really voter fraud?
Oh, yeah.
What makes you so sure?
I committed a lot of it.
That sounds like a lot of honest votes for Biden.
Yeah, they were.
Hey, what do you think about the COVID vaccine coming out?
It's a miracle.
I know, and only 2 days after the Associated Press elected Biden into office.
I think we should credit all of it to Biden.
It's like he personally created it.
The man's a genius.
Are you gonna get one?
Oh, yeah. Are you?
Only if it's not mandatory.
It'll be a vintage top shelf injection.
But is it tested yet?
About to be.
It'll be common courtesy to get 1 or 7 of them.
Yeah, you're a leper if you don't get one. Hey, are you into tracking?
Oh, yeah. I love being tracked.
Are you microchipped?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of DIY microchipping. I didn't want to wait for the mandatory ones, so I just looked up some YouTube tutorials.
Nanotechnology?
Oh, no. It's actually a 3-inch floppy disk implanted in my lower back right underneath the skin. It's the best technology I could afford.
I'm back.
All lives matter. All lives matter, come on. All lives matter. All lives matter.
All lives matter.
Hey. Every life. You agree? Do you agree that all lives matter?
Black man, yo, get out of here, bro.
Niggas, what the you doing around here? All lives matter. What's the big deal?
What the is this, man?
So what you saying, black lives don't matter?
I'm saying every life matter, all of them.
Get the out of here, man.
All lives, black lives.
Get
Why?
the out of here, yo.
Thank you for following, and sharing. You a real one, player.
Bitch sit on my face, I attack that. Choose up, Lil John, I'm finna pack him. When it comes to my bitch, I'm straight active. Dirt ball in the coupe, smoking cat piss. Lil bitch, shut the fuck up. Tell your best friend, shut the fuck up. Ayy, lil bitch, shut the fuck up. Tell your best friend, talk dirty. Messy, you my orange soda shorty. You act like a lil me, I wanna fuck you. You the type to kill me, I won't touch you. You want me drop a band on some cute shoes. You want me be the man.